Hello, friends of Maine the Way. Okay, I'm just gonna start this video right here in our room. We just arrived to the Waterford Inn. You can probably tell by the smile on my face and the sound of my voice how excited I am to be here. When I first started seeing like pictures and murmurs of this place, it just immediately became a destination I wanted to explore, and it is so beautiful, all of the attention to detail. So Greta and Kember are two sisters, and it's sort of a family business. They took over this property during the pandemic and have totally updated it and brought a beautiful dinner series to life, and we'll be sharing more of that later, but everything is so beautiful. I am in love with all the different wall colors, all the design flair. There's so much personality, so much history. It's awesome. So with that said, I figure we'll just do a little tour around the property and then get changed for dinner, share that with you. Oh my God, it's gonna be a great weekend. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Waterford Inn. My jaw has been on the floor and I'm oozing with inspiration. It is just so cool what they've done with the place and how they've kept so much of the historic charm, but also brought so much new design flair and personality. I love all the paint colors and just the raw wood. It's really, really cool here. So with that said, we are going to make a quick change and then head back to the barn for cocktail hour and dinner. So stay tuned. And a grand total of maybe 7 minutes later, we're ready for dinner. I meant what I said when I said quick change, because I am a Mainer after all. But attitude aside, let's go to dinner. It's cocktail hour at Tallulah's bar. The vibes are immaculate. We started with a nice cocktail on the rocks, and I went with the final hue, which has Sweet Fern, Bimini Gin, Suze, and Lillet Blanc. So it's, I guess, a booze-forward cocktail. I can't even really say it's like a Negroni, but it has some of those core tenets, and it's really interesting. It's nicely balanced. It's a bit punchy. Yeah, nice earthy green flavor, but not too heavy. It's really bright. I'm enjoying it. Cheers.
And I am having the Hive Mind, which is a beeswax washed bourbon. So you get a little bit of the nuttiness from the beeswax with cognac, honey from this farm, and house sunflower seed miso and bitters. It's really cool. It's got a bit of sweetness, but it's definitely not like sweet forward. It's just really well balanced. I'm clearly not a cocktail reviewer, but it's excellent and I'm enjoying it. And the whole vibe in this barn is just so awesome. I love it.
They served us with a palate cleanser of sumac and beets miso, sort of warm coffee situation. So interesting, but like what a way to start this experience.
So I'm not sure I'm gonna do this description justice, but it's a Japanese egg custard with a spruce gel and spruce tips and shiitake mushrooms and a foraged lion's mane, I believe, on top, and nasturtiums from the thing. But the texture of the egg custard is just melt in your mouth. It's unbelievable. This will be my first bite of the mushroom. And I said that was in a birch syrup. And it has this sweet, amazing, oh my God, dig in, Christine.
So I presume this is our final dish of the evening. We'll recap everything more thoroughly later, but I cannot say enough how amazing this experience has been. Cam and I have been commenting that the term to use is like unexpected. We'll explain more later, but dessert is on yellow plum sorbet, like a cornmeal cake, berries topped with a sweet fern dusting. It's so pretty. Chamomile. It's so pretty. Good morning. We are on our way to Grafton Notch. It is a superb day. Currently 55 degrees. I personally love the fall chill, and this is one of my favorite spots to see peak foliage. There are so many great vistas along the way, so that'll be fun to just, you know, take little detours along. Oh, somebody wants to say hi. Kiwi is so excited to be included in today's adventure, and the colors are looking excellent. It rained the other day, and I feel like that always like makes some of the color pop. But it didn't rain so much that all the leaves fell. It's always that fine line, but yeah, looking very, very bright, and I'm really looking forward to the day ahead. Look at that. We just had some food at Gemini Cafe. The line was a bit long to get in, which I honestly love to see, especially when it's so delicious. It's like, yay. It's awesome that people have thought. There's a leaf blower, which always makes me laugh when there's still so many leaves on the trees. But gonna stroll the streets now. We're on the road into Grafton Notch.
The fall foliage is looking pretty good. There's some nice oranges and reds up higher on the mountains. Down here, there's still a lot more greens than I would have thought for this time in October. But on the plus side, that just means we're gonna have more fall foliage for weeks to come. So it's still looking pretty darn good. So we're happy we're here. We're gonna get our cameras out once we're a little bit further up in the notch and explore some of the little short jaunts from the car. Screw Auger Falls. What is the Moose Cave? Moose Falls?
Step Falls.
Step Falls. There's a bunch. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
We just stopped at the Puzzle Mountain High Co. Oh, such a charming little thing. They have baked goods and, of course, pies. We've gotten whoopie pies there before, but this time I just picked up a maple cream cookie. Not too hungry after our meal at Gemini. But I just love the concept of the honesty box, and they brought out fresh pies as I was there, and I was saying they're just flying through. I'm trying to keep up with the demand, so keep up the good work. We've arrived to our first proper vista of this excursion. Step Falls, managed by the Mahoosic Land Service. Shout out, and love it here. The foliage is just really gorgeous. We had to resist the urge to stop like a million times on the way driving in, because I know it'll only get better, which is always the irony of being a photographer, is like, do you stop when you see the site, or do you press on knowing that whatever? So we've pressed on to Step Falls, excited to get out, excited for Kiwi to experience it and share it with you. Show us your stick. Oh, how exciting. I know we didn't tell you that there'd be sticks here, and you found one. You found one. That is so impressive. Wow. Wow. Currently walking up the riverbed, and not much water flowing through here. Kiwi, get your drink. Oh, did you find a leaf?
It's drink here.
Good girl. Good girl.
Shoved our whole face in.
She's loving coming on a work trip with us. Oh, especially. I mean, so entertaining. Go get it, girl. Climbing our way up Stair Falls. So beautiful. What do you think? This girl is fearless. Come here. Kiwi. She just climbs up and over rocks like it's flat ground and has been loving exploring all of the little pools, and the foliage is not so bad if I do say so myself. So gonna snap a bunch of shots and continue our way up slowly. It's awesome. Kiwi, good girl. You are going to be invited on all of our work trips. She is so well behaved. So proud. Kiwi, come here. Come here. Oh, not a bad look. Oh my gosh. Also, like, completely fearless of cliffs. She scampered. Cam climbed across with her on that little watery section, and she scampered up this. Just having a heyday. Oh, it's so fun sharing this with her.
So we're working our way up Stair Falls. As you can see, it's quite the vista, and there's a whole bunch of smallish, medium-sized waterfalls that we've been shooting as we come up. And besides the scenery, we are just having a blast with Kiwi. She loves jumping rock to rock. Here she is.
Don't be shy.
But it's fun being able to bring your dog on a work trip, that's for sure.
One thing about Kiwi is there's no stick too big for her. Look at that. Look at that. Even just scenes like this, little upstream from Auger Falls, are spectacular. I love rock hopping across rivers and just seeing where it takes us. But yeah, we're gonna continue up the road. Don't know how many more stops we'll take before making our way to food. Popping in here to say, if you aren't already subscribed to our channel, please do. We're getting back in the swing of things with our YouTube and having a lot of fun with it. Hope you're enjoying. Leave us a comment of things you'd like to see more of, as always. And or if you just want to say some kind words, you know, that'll keep the engine rolling. And happy fall. Love to ya. All right, we're making our way through the Notch. And after a couple pull-offs, I think we've earned ourselves a little, or worked up an appetite for a little snackaroo. So this is the maple cream cookie. It's like kind of giving ginger molasses texture, which I know is your favorite.
Sure is. That's really tasty. Yeah, it is sort of like a ginger, not ginger flavor, but like a molasses cookie consistency. Got a little bit of chew, very good. And then a maple cream in the middle. Excellent.
I am in heaven. It's like soft but chewy. I don't love a ginger snap, so this is like giving me that experience without the ginger flavor. But the maple is super strong, in a good way. And the cream in the middle is nicely salted. Sensational. Wow, I was not expecting to get this much enjoyment out of it. But onto the Notch. Our final destination, as it often is when we're hanging out in the western Maine mountains, is to Oxbow Beer Garden. They've got amazing pizza, delicious food, and the beer is always top notch. So we just got a pepperoni this time, but we always get these fried artichoke hearts. They are just like crispy and so delicious, and love snacking on them. So cheers to a beautiful day, and thanks for being here.
we've had the best time here at the Waterford Inne. It's just been a lovely stay. We started with cocktail hour and an absolutely amazing dinner last night. And then the room is just so cute. Colors are great. The vibe is amazing. I love all the thrifted furniture. It's just been a fantastic stay. And then we had an amazing breakfast this morning. It was crepes with like an apple butter and some cheese in them. Really tasty and great coffee. So it was just kind of a nice, slow, rainy morning, but the rain seems to be ebbing away right now, and we're supposed to have a beautiful afternoon. So we're approaching 10 a.m., and I think it's time to go explore.
Good morning. We just had breakfast at the inn, and it was really special. Crepes with fruit compote and camembert inside. Really well done. There was kind of that like crystallized sugar situation, so it gave them a nice crunch. I am currently looking for my lens cap. Probably a thankless mission, but another opportunity to walk the grounds here. Because I think I might have dropped it while photographing such a beautiful property when I got here yesterday. But with breakfast under our belts, we're gonna kick off our day, head into Norway, just stroll the streets, maybe do some antiquing, get some lunch, you know, just to enjoy this cute town. We said farewell to the Waterford Inne. Sad, that was just like an amazing stay. And now we are in Norway. I'm gonna stroll the streets, hop into some shops, get some food. It's a beautiful day. Started off a little rainy, but the forecast said it would clear up, and it has. Well, this has been such a fun day so far. We've been strolling around Norway. We grabbed lunch at Cafe Nomad, which is just, like good nourishing food. Hit the spot. And then popped into a bunch of shops on Main Street, and we learned that it is Maine Craft Weekend. So there are a bunch of galleries throughout town open with different exhibits going on, and we just went into this carriage house. I mean, the building in and of itself is so beautiful, and they had some really cool sculptures and just installations. Hope you've enjoyed all of those sites, and stay tuned for what we get up to next. We're definitely having a where the wind takes us kind of day, and it's a perfect day for it. All right, friends, this is our final stop. Well, there might be one more, but we're wrapping our adventures in Western Maine with a flea market. How appropriate. There's so many great little vintage stops around here, and it's always just fun picking, perusing. But we have had such an enjoyable trip today, just popping around Norway, into shops, grabbing food, seeing galleries has been I just love the cadence of days like this. So we'll see what's in store here at Route 26. But regardless, I hope you have really enjoyed this little window into this neck of the woods, especially with some serious foliage underway. Always appreciate that. And if you aren't already, you know what I'm about to say. Please subscribe to our channel. It means so much to us. We've got tons in store, lots more of the state to share with you. So stay tuned for all of that. And leave a comment of things you enjoyed about this video, things you'd like to see from us, or just something nice. Have a good one.
We're in the Roadside flea market. There's a little bit of everything here. Right over here, we've got yarn by the roll. We've got power tools upstairs. I was saying to Christine, next time I need to get some more tools, rather than going to the Home Depot or something, I come here because they've got some decent options at a good price. I don't know if they still work, but presumably. You've got a whole bunch of running shoes. You never know what you're gonna find. So, and then there's awesome antiques like these old lanterns and all kinds of stuff. So, fun to poke around.